So I had a video go viral on TikTok. It got over 8 million views. Whoa. And in this video, we're going to talk about that 8 million views. We're going to talk about TikTok and we're going to talk about what happened. So I got 8 million views on TikTok. What next? So let's talk about it. So the video in which I got 8 million views on TikTok is a Fortnite video. You guys already know that I create Fortnite content. It's one of the things that I do for you, and I create that content in many different ways. Sometimes I will talk on that Fortnite content, sometimes I won't talk on that Fortnite content. Sometimes I'll make a variety of Fortnite content. Sometimes it will be straightforward, no commentary, where I'm getting wins and you guys can watch it in Xbox Series S quality. And you know it's right here on the channel as well that you can check that out. Those are the types of Fortnite content I create. But sometimes I like to communicate with the community. And in this Fortnite TikTok video that got over 8 million views, I'm talking to the community, directly to the community. Now, why did this get 8 million views? I'm going to give the secret of how I managed to do this and how I managed to sort of cheat your mind into watching that video even more. Here's the coup de grace. Here's the secret formula that I used. I know that I, as a person, invoke some emotion in you. When I win something, boy oh boy, some of you absolutely cannot stand to see me winning. And why that is, I don't know. The other side of you guys, the other part of the gaming community, enjoy to have these wins. They enjoy to see people winning, and they will watch along with me and be on my side when I'm winning. But there is this weird sort of place online where people absolutely think that you winning is something detrimental to them. Now, I knew this going into creating new content. So when I was creating this new content and experimenting, I thought, I can be really hated sometimes. People can really hate on me. Yo, I can be like so cancelled without even doing anything. I can literally show my face and be cancelled. And I was like, why? So I started to dive into why people hate my guts so much. Man, I'm so hated for no reason that I actually found a reason. I found a reason why people hate on me. I had to sit back and think about it. Why do people hate me so much? And why do those people that hate me still want to watch me and hate on me even more after watching me? I was like, what is that thing? So that thing is an insecurity. Now that insecurity comes from a certain type of person. This certain type of person feels insecure. This could be to do with the way I look. This could be to do with my skin colour. This could be to do with how I talk. Something makes that person feel insufficient in themselves. And that makes them hate. It boils their blood. I don't like this guy doing this thing. I don't want him in my space competing with me. That's how those haters feel. They don't want you to exist, bro. They don't want you to show who you really are. And I knew this fact about me. So then I also thought, how can I create content that really invokes that hatred in a positive way? How can I get those haters to feel good about the content that they're watching? And this is where I saw an opportunity. I thought that if I could get all of my haters to actually have a reason to comment their hate on my content, it will actually keep them around. And boy oh boy, was I right. That is what happened, and that is why I got 8 million views. Now, it looked really silly because the fact that that account that I'm using on TikTok is very new. They don't know that I win on a regular basis. They don't know that I'm a good gamer. They don't know that I'm also quite an intelligent gamer. I've been gaming for a long time. I'm listening to your footsteps. I'm listening to the speed of your footsteps. I'm looking at how damage accumulates. I'm looking at all the little intricacies of that game in order to get the victory royale in a difficult battle royale like Fortnite. I'm coming from an educated standpoint. These guys don't know this. So when I'm putting out that content, what I usually found is that the haters always think they're above you. They always think they know better, and they always think they're up here and they want you down there. Now, I put all of these factors into one video. There was a change in Fortnite where damage adds up. So what I chose to do is act like I didn't know that. Now, it may be the case that early on in the season, I didn't actually know that in my mind when I was playing. But as I thought about this and then realised, oh, the damage is adding up, I thought, whoa, hold on, there's actually an opportunity there to talk about that moment. Because that moment, I didn't actually know what was happening. I honestly was shooting at the person because it was really early on with that change in Fortnite. I was shooting at the person and I was like, what's going on? So I did have a silly, not so smart moment. After the silly, not so smart moment, I already recorded the silly, not so smart moment, and instead of not putting it out, I decided to put it out so that the haters will actually have a reason to ridicule me honestly. So they actually did have a reason to call me all the words they want to call me. Dumb, silly, are you that slow? And the comments go on and on and on and on. Now, at that moment in time, it was very, very new. I play Fortnite regularly. The change was literally then and there. The first match of that change was there. Did I report the player? No, because I realised the change after I recorded. So I didn't report the player at that time. So there was no actual need really to sit there and be like, this guy dumb, because I actually did figure it out. But the point of the matter is I didn't figure it out at that moment. Now, I also notice that haters do this thing that when you're not absolutely perfect, when you're not the perfect specimen, when you make a mistake, they will rip you apart for it. Now, as a content creator, as a person, not even just a content creator, as Anthony Allen in the life that I've lived, I have grown incredibly thick skin. My skin is so thick that if you send me 1,000,000 comments hating on me, ridiculing me, calling me dumb, calling me whatever, I'm like, fine. Next. It's not going to affect me. So these are the factors which helped me decide what I was going to do with the content I already recorded and test this theory out to see if the haters would push up the views. And boy oh boy, those haters pushed up the views. By far, it's one of the most viewed videos I have at the moment online. With over 8 million views, it's the first time one of my videos, a lone video, not a bunch of videos, but one sole video has gone that viral. And that is the reason why. And it's also partly the reason why some videos in other places do not go viral, because there are some things in place to help protect you in the way that it does to stop that type of hatred, that type of hate speech. And hate speech actually pushed the video up, because it's not hate speech, but like sort of like that negative speech, you know, those negative comments that you can filter out, actually pushed that up. And I realized it was pushing that video up, because people would then chime in, send their friends, hey yo, there's this black dude that games and he looks good, and yo, he's looking kind of dumb, yo, join in, yeah, everybody take the mick out of him, was actually helping boost the video. Meanwhile, I'm sitting right at the top of the comments like, joining on the fun. There's some more videos for you to come and check out. Then they can actually see the really smart, really cool things that I'm doing elsewhere. You might see me doing a video where I'm literally interacting with the Chun-Li Fortnite skin. And then you might ask the question, well, how did he do that? Oh, he actually has some value. He's giving us something, usually. So with oh my gosh, this video is really stupid, there are some really, really smart things that I'm teaching you. And then you might actually learn something if you actually watch my content. So that's the story behind how I used the hatred and emotion and everything. Hold on, I'm just going to take a sip of my water. And I'm also going to have a sweet. One moment, please. that is how it became a viral video, a viral hit on TikTok. I also learned how to use the hashtags and realized how that algorithm worked. I had a look at what other people were doing on the platform and how that was affecting their videos. Now, one thing that I did look at is the difference between a big creator going from another platform onto TikTok or a small creator doing the same. Also, new creators on the platform. I wanted to see how that worked. Another thing that I also wanted to see was the difference between TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I wanted to see what was happening and what the difference was. There are some huge differences here, and there are some huge insights that I can provide. But I wanted to provide this reason and this sort of weird tactic experiment that I wanted to try on TikTok to see if it would work and see if it would go viral. It did go viral. It got over 8 million views, but I also have some insights about revenue and the differences between YouTube Shorts and TikTok. There's a lot of TikToks that I've made that are over 40,000 views or more. Some of them are a lot lower, some of them are a lot higher. I have some people that engage, I have some people that don't engage again. Of course, with a viral video, there's going to be differences in engagement, and of course, compared to usual videos that aren't super viral. So the idea for a content creator, especially a new content creator, the dream scenario is to have multiple viral videos. You want swallowing the sweet. You want multiple viral videos. That is always the dream of a content creator when you're creating online. You want to be like the Sidemen. You want to be like KSI. You want to be like, who else have we got? PewDiePie. You want to be like Markiplier. You want to be like Corey X Kenshin. You want to be like those top creators. And normally what happens is you tend to emulate those creators. But I'm here to tell you, you have your own journey. There is a different way to do things. You don't have to be super viral in order to be a success. There are many different ways that you can be a success as a content creator. Notice I'm saying content. It doesn't necessarily have to be video. You could be on a platform and provide community posts, because that's what you're doing on other social media. You're providing community posts, keywords, community, right? If you're not a celebrity and you're a new creator, don't try to act like a celebrity. Realize there's a community you're engaging with. So that's the idea as a small creator that's coming into the creator space. You're interacting with the community, and then you can build your own space in that community, and that becomes your community. Just a little insight I'd like to share in this video as well. So that is what tends to happen to creators of specific attributes. There may be something that someone doesn't like about you. You are in the public light. That public light is going to maximize everything about you. They're going to look at everything about you. You are going to get hate speech in your comments. You are going to get, even if it's not allowed in your comment section, it's going to be said behind doors. These things are going to affect your viewership. You need to know this, and you need to either use your mind to make sure that you're reaching your actual fans. Use this and use these pieces of knowledge that I'm giving to you here in this video and letting you know that it does affect your viewership. Use this, know this is actually there, because this actually helps me decide what I do with my thumbnails. There are some thumbnails I don't have my face on at all, because I know that topic might not be a favourable position for somebody that's new like me. If I put my face on a topic that is a very large topic, they're going to be like, who's this dude? They're going to be like, I don't know who you are, because at the moment I have, I think I'm around, even myself actually, like compared to some people say I'm a big YouTuber, I'm not actually in my eyes compared to where I aim to be at the moment. I'm sort of still on my journey. I'm not at the peak as it is, like people say is peak, which is a really silly word. Like, you're never going to peak. If your career is a career, you're going to continue growing your career. But anyway, like, you know, people like to say a common term is your career has peaked at a certain point. Your career can never actually peak, because if you're continuing to grow, like, think of it as you're accumulating more to that career. You're never lowering your career, you're adding to your career. If you're adding more content, you're adding more to what your landscape is. You're adding more to your you know, your Monopoly board, your piece of the Monopoly board. You're building on it. You're adding another hotel. Each video or piece of content is adding another hotel. That is what you're doing, right? So yeah, this a little bit of it's like a vlog video that I've done here, isn't it? It's like a straight up vlog video. I've just came in, you know, just thought I'd sit down and talk about this. I haven't spoke about it until this point, so you might not even know that this is even a thing. So yeah, like, you know, the video went viral. That's how I did that. I just thought I'd, you know, just give my raw thoughts and emotion and what I've been learning along the way, including what I learned from that viral video and doing that. Now, there is an expiration date on exhausting a type of thing. Like, I believe that, like, you know, if you're using like something that's either gimmicky or a tactic, or, you know, something that was originally authentic, if you find something that is relating to it and then you create it, fine. Like, for example, there's been other scenarios where I thought I was up against cheaters, and then I've put that up and been like, you know, and what I've done there, the reason behind that is I've actually done it out of honesty to see if the community also thinks they see what I see. So there's been one, for example, in Fortnite very recently, yesterday, the first day of the season, no, it was before the first day of the season, right? So it's before the first day of Chapter 4, Season 2, playing Fortnite. No, it was actually the same day, it was the same season, yeah. So in the new season, I jumped into a match, and there was a dude, it was either the new season or the day before the season, and there was a dude that was shooting at me, and I was shooting back, and I swear down, he's floating in the sky, not moving, static, and I'm shooting at him, and he does not move or take damage. Swear down. Right, that actually happened to me. I probably will be sharing that one as well, because I want, is it a bug? Is it a cheater? What is it? What is it? So asking the community that question, I found, is quite a favourable position. I can take a stance on the position and think it's a cheater and tell you, I think I'm up against a cheater here, right? And I can take the backlash from that, because if I think it is, then I'm going to say it is. Think it's a cheater. If I've reported a cheater, you can also ask me. I will let you know if I've reported, because I will write paragraphs, bro. I will write so many paragraphs about the reason why I think it's a cheater, so that Epic can have more context on the situation. Because I have noticed that when you're reporting a cheater, you can't go through the frames in order to take the right screenshot in order to report. You take a report of the moment. I can only take a screenshot of the moment that I'm reporting, as opposed to the moment that actually happened. I can't scroll through the footage in order to report there. Another thing that would be really useful as well, just putting this out to Epic Games, is being able to go in, when you're into replays, being able to report from the replay, because sometimes on the replay it really does expose if you found a cheater or a hacker or something, because they'll be doing something completely wacky. It'll always be something really wacky. Like, so at this point, Fortnite's really good at, you know, filter. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Epic Games have done a really good job with Fortnite to, you know, stop the hacking and cheating. They've done a lot of effort. There's a lot of effort there. So if you are hacking and cheating, you're using something that's really wacky. Like, it has to be something that's like for example, you can have like a speed hack or something, or a war hack, which is ridiculous, and you're shooting through like a completely solid build, and the build is not affected, or like you're running at like a stupid speed and there's nothing, you haven't used any augments or you haven't used any abilities. Those things are actually in the game now, and that should really entice you not to be using hacks and cheats. Just saying that you literally have the abilities that you would, I'm looking at you would be using when you're hacking and cheating. Those abilities are now in the game, so why would you need to use extra on top? It makes it pointless, and that's really smart from Epic. They've made, well, in my mind, in my opinion, from my perspective, they've made cheating pointless. You don't need to cheat because you have the things that that I've seen cheaters use. So why would you need a speed hack when you've got more parkour as an augment? Like what are you doing? Why would you do it? Like what's on your mind? Like what makes you want to do that? Why? Why, bro? Oh, chocolate. Like, why would you do that? Like it doesn't make no sense, bro. Like you don't even need to stop it. Get help. But yes. This. How long have we been going for? Like 20 minutes. Yo, man. So yeah, that is the mindset behind how I got the video to go viral. Now that I've spoken on that, this is completely raw video. I haven't even done any cuts, as you can tell. There is also some more insight I can provide. So of course, the revenue, what happened with the account. All that sort of things, I can provide that as well. There is also a lot on YouTube that has happened. I have had some things on YouTube as well, so don't knock YouTube, bro. Don't even try to knock it. I know that YouTube Shorts is still something that's on the up, and we've got things to work on here on the platform, but recently there has been a really good change. And that really good change is, guess what, ladies and gents? We can swear. Yes, the generation of swearing is back. We can say fuck. But yeah, you can swear in your content now, and you can still be monetized. I'm only gonna drop one F-bomb. I ain't even gonna drop like anything else. I'm still kind of worried about it. I'm still like, yo, can I 100% be myself just yet? I'm not sure. My phone just rumbled because it was on the floor. Yeah, that's it. My name's Anthony Allen. If you got any questions or anything, hit me up in the comment section down below. Just thought I'd just give you this, piece of news as content creation and the landscape is changing. We also have a new CEO here on YouTube. There is a lot of changes on YouTube. I am taking note of it as well. Some bigger creators have finally started to watch where we get our information on the platform. There is a channel, a dedicated channel by YouTube for YouTube. It's called Creator Insider. That is a channel where the updates on YouTube are spoken about. So there are some big creators that have finally taken notice of that and finally found that. It has been around for a while. There were other people that were talking on the channel, not just Connor. Connor is one of the people that talks on the channel. What's up, Connor, if you're watching? There are some other creators, some other YouTube staff that have also interacted with the channel, Todd being one. We've had Mr. Beat on that channel, so there have been some big creators that have engaged with the channel as well, and there's been some other people on that channel as well. So that is where we usually get our information. In the studio on YouTube, sometimes you'll get a notification literally about their video uploads, so you really can't miss it. If you're taking YouTube seriously and you're doing YouTube as part of your career or as your career, your studio is really important. Your creator studio is like your hub. You're going to need it when you're doing YouTube as a part of your main or part of your career. You're going to need the YouTube creator studio. Just saying. So you can't miss that big thumbnail and you're like, oh my God, what's that? Need to click it because I need that information on my days. So click that video, bro, and then you'll be able to find out what go on with the platform. And then you can also make some feedback as well. Feedback is so important to this platform. Everyone loves content creation. That's why you're here. You're here because you're either here to consume content creation or you want to be a creator. So bro, why the heck aren't you finding the information that you need to find? It's like the stuff that I'm creating, bro. I'm not creating them on a whim. I'm creating them because I know about it. I've got years of knowledge. I've literally spoken in a room for the thousands of people, teach them this thing for their businesses, bro. It's not a small. Yeah, I'm gonna. Whew. This came out of somewhere, but yeah. So yeah, Anthony Allen. This is the. I'm actually gonna click off the video now. I'm actually gonna do it. Oh yeah. Sometimes I might do some Q&As as well when you guys have actually bothered to ask any questions. Might be something that I do. I have memberships on the channel. Have you looked at those memberships? Bro, ski, if you want to play Fortnite with me here, then you can have a look at the memberships on the channel. Like, check that out, man. I feel like I can be more of myself. Can you tell? Can you tell? I am unleashed. I'm a press stop now. Oh yeah, now wait, before I do, you're on the screen right now. You're going to see pure things. Click the things. If you click those things, guess what? You'll get more things. You'll see more things. Click the things. Click. Click the things. Playlists and other videos. You gonna see them right there, bro. Playlists and other videos. You gonna see them things. Right there, bro. Click the things. Man, I'm gonna annoy my haters with this.